Spend that back if you love me. I got 10,000 wanna feel this, but you can only get it if you're lucky. I'm not no if he don't deserve it. Blew a bag on that cause he know I'm worth it. Maybelline cover girl for certain, and my body on point. They be like, who's just searching? True story, you broke for me. I've been counting hundreds ever since I was a shorty. I get to the money and you know it's mandatory. Asking for my time when you know you can't afford it.
Spitting in every single direction, burn it all, lead the natural selection, cure the infections, like the victim, check the symptom, bullshit is throughout the system, lack of rhythm, no syllabic delivery, the affliction, we gon' get them, eradicating abomination, without couple DMT to Voltron combination, it's domination, suppression, fire and shoulder rockets, walking, shaking, planet, brolic army, you cannot stop it, Valhalla's goblet, a guzzle and blast, gun muzzle, going loud, no infiltration, we're like subtle, the blood puddle and undertaker, the mockery, competition, usually ending up with a pacemaker, heart regulator, army, make your blood curl, castrate your musically spinning blanks, you're infertile. Commercial while we administer God's gift. Better listen to spinning of Sinister and Rob Swift.
The hard puppet, the best by far. Represent. Cut things you never heard of. Supreme force, the ultimate force. The hard puppet, the best. Cutting things, cutting things. Supreme force. The ultimate force.
No man's land, catch these hands, you can't stand to the force of the musical power at our command. Split in an atom, vibration, walking destruction, creation, spinning planetary rings, rocking with the constellation. Better get medical professional on call. Ain't no politicking, no Bernie, no Ron Paul. Schmooze with no flows.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker.
You ready? You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise, he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Posture up and finish her.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Turn off.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Go, guys, work!
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
You gotta scramble. You gotta scramble. I wanna see.
He's attacking armbar.
still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie brothers. You'll pay me something, fed everybody, they don't say me nothing. Still back to the bone from fetus, them man move misleading. Choco, check if he's breathing. Nah, Jeb, I don't think he's breathing. Gully bop, them weave, man leaning. Last man that tried, they're fleeking. Don't talk too much, no more speaking. Man pre-man, a man still scheming. No threat to protect my cleaners, creep them, beat it, catch man sleeping. So the beefing thing's not needed, but I had big man turn Jesus.
Soon I'm about to rise. See me better not look twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life. Soon I'm about to rise. See me better not look twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life.
You know where all that gossip leads. Everybody takes shots at me. I got 101 ops on me, or a response on office leave. Planted season to blossom trees, wiping smiles off of faces, yeah. My aim is so dangerous, goodness gracious me. Name so pepper, I bun your mouth if you speak so foul on me. I beg man step up, I run man down if you try get loud on me. Found a youth, I live forever, you know about my alchemy. You don't want pressure, no, they don't want that pressure. Well, there's no cap in me, my head get wet first. I ain't done a dead verse, rather me dead first. I drop down head first. My bro got something to check if your man them's legs work.
It is a middleweight championship showdown between Lyoto, the Dragon Machida, and Ronaldo Souza.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He'd appear to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do...
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Oh, nice punch there by Souza.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, elbow up top by Machida. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Your hand inside. His fingers point to the way out. You gotta get your back to that side. Turn to that side.
He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Control the hands. Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Nice punch there by Jacare Souza. Right hand, then a left. Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Switching stances here. 3 minutes have gone by here in round one.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to...
Getting tighter. Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my up. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. The Dragon Machida gets caught with that punch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Right on the button. Machida's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can. The ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
And they separate.
Good punch. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Ooh.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Gets right back up.
I mean, what an ankle pick. If he would have drove into his opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more.
Beautiful takedown lands.
Souza gets the single leg takedown. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. Jacare gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Trying to double up on that jab. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Oh, tagged him with the uppercut. Oh, look.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, big left. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent.
And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is!
He got him!
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how...
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
With the spinners on his tire hubs, suck smoke in his 40, windows up. He rolls like it really doesn't give up. Drugless and 2 packets in your pocket. Disco dust hits your nose like a rocket. Scoot, scoot, boy, race out to the super club. Let rip like you drank all of the tequila. Get loose, street fighter, tear it up. Fresh forward, dripping out of you onto the rug.
now drifting.
All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Nate Diaz and Kamaru Usman.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
You see that a lot of times with wrestlers versus grapplers, right? The wrestler gets on top. He's got this strong base. The grappler can't move him. He ends up stuck down there, wasting time. The wrestler starts to advance position and get ground and pound off.
Man, he's time to... Oh!
He's hanging his head. Get that up kick.
Man! Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Be first.
All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise, he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this
He
fight.
felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Oh, strong elbow there from top position.
You gotta scramble. You gotta move. Move.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Move. Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Usman's got the full mount. Oh, and he gives up his back. This is not a fighter you want anywhere near your backside. This could be it.
I mean, this guy is so educated in chokes. He's so educated in terms of controlling position. You're not going to roll around and scramble to get this guy off. He follows you with every bit of himself.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Got to be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground.
Gangster shit.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout goop, goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can float the broke bitch. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? Too late to wait anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Are you gonna be in the car?
2 twins in the back of the black Cadillac, like back, get smacked in my mama hatchback, like I'ma let the roof back, put the L on the dash, like smack on the gas, but I hope I don't crash, like
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
All right, so here we go, round one of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting they're going to stick to a pattern to the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach from both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on the ground, he is in his realm and will start to chase submissions.
Back to his feet.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.